let's compare retirement savings over time. So I always say if you can start early, you should, because the longer you have your money in an account, the more interest you can earn. So let's look at this graph here. We have Albert's retirement saving in months from 0 months to 500 months. And if we want to figure out how many that is, right, you can divide the number of months by 12, and that will tell you how many years. So number one, does this graph appear to follow a linear or exponential trend? So remember that linear would be a straight line. Exponential has a curve. So we would say this is exponential because it does have a curved approach. It is not, in fact, a completely straight line. And if it was linear, when you look from 240 months to 480 months, the result should double if this is linear. Well, we can see pretty clearly that it does not just double. So what is the retirement account balance after 20 years and after 40 years? Well, after 20 years, the balance is $36,636.27, which is not bad, right? Because 20 years, 20 times 12 gives us 240. Right? 40 years, 40 times 12 is 480. So the 480 is 40 years. So the 40 years is $117,901.25. So you can see after 20 years, you're like 36,000. Okay, I can buy a car. And then you go to 40,000 and you're like 117,000. Well, I can dang near buy a house. Depending on where you live, you can buy a house. Right? So it's really nice. Is the 40-year balance exactly twice? No. If we would say the 36,636.27, if we would double that, we would get 73,272.54. So this is what it would be if it was doubled, but it's actually 117,901.25 because you earn more interest. The longer it's in, the more interest you're going to earn because your balance continues to grow, so you earn more interest. So compare the 40-year balance to the 20-year balance using relative change. Okay, so I'm going to use 40 as my new, 20 as the old. So remember, new minus old divided by old because we're talking relative change. So 117,901.25 minus 36,636.27, all divided by $36,636.27. Make sure you do the numerator first. So if I subtract that, I get $81,264.98. We're dividing that by the 36,636.27. When I divide those, I get 2.218. Change that to a percent by multiplying by 100, and I get 221.8. I'm going to go ahead and round to 222%. What does that mean? It means the 40-year balance is 222% more than the 20-year balance. That's way more than double, right? That's very, very good. So that's the idea of, don't forget relative change, new minus old divided by old, and then what does it mean? So the 40-year balance, because that was our new, that's what we're talking about, the 40-year balance is 222% more than the 20-year. 40-year more than the 20-year.